I'm pretty happy with how he's coming along. I'm happy with how a lot of defense guys are coming along. Offense is, we're still learning the intricacies.
How do you think having a whole spring under your belt is going to affect your play in the fall?
I think it's going to be big. It's 15 extra practices that you get, so it's a lot of reps, especially when we practice with the tempo we do.
And has there been anything specifically this offseason you've been working on, a type of throw?
Physically, not as much. Just all around, we're working on mobility, everything in general. I'd say mentally, it's starting to be a lot more vocal.
Just talking to Josh Falo, he's excited about what this offense does for the tight ends. Yeah. How do you see that group being involved this year?
The good thing about it is, especially with a guy like Josh, that's so versatile, is we can plug Josh in anywhere we want. Mm-hmm. It's a 6'6", really fast, really smooth route runner kind of guy. But for tight ends in general, they only got a few routes, but they run them so well. They get so crisp at it, and the offense really allows you to just take advantage of a bigger body.
Do the receivers in this offense have to know every spot more than they had to know last year?
Certain receivers do have to know more in terms of more positions, but it's a lot less number of total plays, and a lot of plays are based off certain rules. So if they remember the rules, they'll remember the play, no matter where they are.
Do you think it's easier for you guys to pick apart certain matchups you like, because receivers can move around more?
Yeah, it definitely helps being able to move guys around based on each week, but we really trust everyone in the position they're at. I'm not sure how much
I'm curious, just given the tempo you guys play with and the emphasis on getting the ball out quick, what role is there for the deep shots this year? Such a big part of the game last year.
Still absolutely a part of the game. If you're not a threat to run by them, then the whole offense doesn't work. And we got guys that are threats to run by. And I'm sure when we got the chance for it, we'll take advantage of it. But we have good protection up front. Really good, smart receivers. They're just trying to get the ball out to them as quick as possible.
Do you feel there's more emphasis on the intermediate areas this year, though?
Intermediate in terms of what?
10 to 20 yards.
10 to 20 yards, okay, so in terms of yardage. It all depends on the play. There's not a million of them, but we'll attack every area in the field.
So is there like a shot clock he has you have in your head where you want to get rid of the ball in a certain amount of time?
No,
or how's it?
Not that he hasn't defined one yet, but he tells you this is your read, and if it's not there, you know what to do. So he makes something happen if 1, 2, and 3 is not open.
So it's basically a 3-read progression most times?
Depends on the play.
Okay.
Some plays are quick game, some plays there's more than that.
With the less plays, and do you feel like it's more emphasis on you guys as the quarterbacks to make the right decisions and to get the ball out?
Yeah, every offense, of course, revolves around the quarterback making a correct decision. This offense in particular, I would agree with that. Yeah, I think it's very important that you're pushing the tempo and getting the ball out on time and accurately.
Do you like that challenge?
I do, yeah. I think it's when the quarterback's doing his job, the rest of the team can, the team runs a lot smoother.
He made the point that the whole install was done in the first week, and then you just repeat it week after week. What difference do you notice from week 1 to 2 to 3 now that you're going through the same stuff each week?
Well, you start to notice the defense starts to learn a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, they're adjusting to it. They're making, they're starting to make some real smart plays out there. I think it just shows that the offense has to, we don't care how well the defense knows what we're doing. Offense has to focus on, what new stuff the defense is putting in, how they're adjusting, and we got to make our individual small adjustments on each play.
So at this point, what is there even for you to still learn in this offense? Have you pretty much got it all in there?
You have the basics, you have the plays, everything's installed like that, but you got to make sure you know every single hot and every single play. You just got to be able to run it over and over and over and over again at a really high level.
And you kind of knew what you were getting into with it, but now that you've been through it for a few weeks, is there one aspect that has surprised you or been more prominent than you've been?
When he says we're going to run the same stuff over and over and over again, he's going to run the same stuff over and over and over again. There's a period where we ran the same play five times in a row, and we completed the same route 5 times in a row. And if it's working, it's working. You just gotta not get in your own head. You can't come up to the line with a predetermination that this is probably going to be covered. You got to come up and treat every play as a new play. And if that's open, if my first read's open 15 times in a row, then it's open 15 times in a row. If it's not open once, it's open once.
Let's do one more.
Has he sought your input on anything? Just kind of your feedback as you go through it, things that you like, things that you have questions about?
Can you repeat that?
Has he sought your input at all?
Not yet. You know, we're still 3 weeks in. I'm still trying to learn the whole system and be able to execute it. I haven't really had much of a question yet. Once I have you know, specific input, I have no problem, you know, suggesting something. But I got to get the whole playbook down first.
Thanks, JT.
Thank you.